What's going on, guys? This is the Bag of Tricks here. Welcome back to another video. My entire channel is around getting new skiers into the terrain park, and a question I often get is, won't skiing the terrain park ruin my skis? And today I want to answer that for all of you, but before we dive in, I just wanted to say that we have all new handmade merch available on the web store. This is by far the best way for you guys to support us and the channel, and every order means the world to me and Cass. Again, we make it all by hand right here in our house. It's a lot of work, but we love seeing you guys rock those stickers or shirts or whatever you choose to buy, so check it out, link down below in the description. Alright, so let's talk about skiing park and the potential damage it can cause to your skis. I don't think I'm saying anything too shocking when I say that skis aren't built to slide down steel rails over and over and over again. They also aren't built to slap hard onto the ground over and over and over again like you'll be doing on jumps. There's also going to be the occasional time where you slam your tips directly into a rail or have some other freak thing happen. The honest truth is that your skis are going to take a beating when you ski park. I don't want you to be scared away by that statement. I still believe everyone should try skiing park, but I just want you to come into it with the right expectations. Your park skis are not going to last forever, and that's just a part of the sport. Now, there are companies out there that make park specific skis, and generally these skis will come with thicker edges, more durable base material, heavy duty sidewalls, and a bunch of other technology to try to decrease the chances of you damaging your skis in the park. I mean, Armada even made the B-Dog edgeless ski without any metal edges at all. But that being said, there's only so much a company can do to make the skis last. I've had a pair of park skis last over 5 years with minimal damage, and the only reason I actually stopped skiing them was because they got stolen. I've also had a pair of park skis get very damaged within 5 months of owning them, and funnily enough, both of those skis were Line Chronics. So sometimes it really just is luck of the draw, but skiing park is not going to improve those odds of your skis not getting damaged. But what kind of damage is common in park skis? Edge cracks and base wear right underneath your feet is probably the main thing you're going to have to worry about, especially if you want to hit a lot of rails. Delamination, or where the layers of your skis actually start to pull apart, like what happened to my nearly brand new Line Chronics from last season, is also very common due to the amount of times you'll be slapping your skis onto features or onto landings or onto ice or whatever you're doing. Luckily, there are a number of things you can do to help prevent this damage. Now, I'm not saying this will 100% work to keep your park skis perfect forever, but it definitely won't hurt. The first very important thing to do if you're hitting rails is to detune your edges right underfoot. I have an entire video about this. You can click it up in the corner right now. By detuning, you are reducing how sharp your edges are, in turn reducing the amount of friction your edges have against rails when you land on them, and cold weather with high amounts of friction is a perfect storm for a cracked edge. So it's essential that you detune before you go to hit any rails on your new skis, and you detune throughout the season. Number 2, keep your bases well waxed, especially underfoot. That extra layer of protective wax on your skis might not seem like a lot, but it can definitely help reduce the wear and tear to your base material, so make sure you're waxing your skis often throughout a season. And number 3, just having a dedicated pair of park skis that you know are going to take a beating, if possible, is always a great idea. You probably don't want to subject that pair of $800 powder skis that you just got to potential damage that rails can cause, and by having a dedicated park ski, you can focus on them more when tuning, waxing, and repairing throughout the season. And by knowing that ski is meant to take a beating, you won't be as upset when eventually it does get damaged. Now, is damage the end of your ski? If your edge cracks or your ski starts to delaminate, is that the end for them? Should you go out and buy brand new skis? Absolutely not. Should you bring your skis to a shop and see what they can do to help fix the damage or prevent future damage? Absolutely. Damage is a part of any park ski's life, but most of us don't have the money to go out and buy brand new skis every single time our current ones get a little bit dinged up, and that's okay. A small edge crack or a small amount of delamination isn't the end of the world. Your ski is still going to function in the park, and you always have that option to go get it fixed. Stay ahead of any damage by always repairing it to keep those skis alive for as long as possible. I'm telling you guys, I have had edge cracks that I probably had for months on end that I literally didn't notice until I went to detune my skis or I went to wax my skis. Unless it gets really bad, it's probably something that's not going to affect your skiing all that much, But like I said, you want to make sure that you're getting things like that repaired, no matter how small the damage may seem. And hey, maybe this is a good time to learn some new skills about how to actually repair your own skis. At the end of the day, ski damage and the terrain park kind of just go hand in hand, and I want you guys to understand that. I don't want you to go into the park with a pair of skis that you love, and maybe, you know, you're not super into the park, but you're just testing it out to see how you enjoy it, and then getting super upset if your ski gets damaged while hitting a rail or something like that. It can happen. It does happen. It will happen. And like I said, that's just a part of the sport. So if that's something that really seems like would frustrate you, or something where, you know, you don't want to spend money on a pair of skis just to have them eventually break down over time, then maybe the sport isn't for you. But by taking the right precautions and by continuously taking care of your skis as the wear and tear starts to show, you can ensure your park skis have a long life. I just wanted to take some time to get real with you guys, let you know the truth, and I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Otherwise, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Ski season's almost here. I'm so stoked. Peace.